This is Josh with Expats Everywhere, and I just shot an interview with Ingrid that is living in Dubai. She's an expat from Paris, and she talks about her living experience in Dubai and her business. She works for an advertising agency called the Agency that specializes in expat entrepreneurs. Sit back and I hope you enjoy. Hello and welcome to Expats Everywhere. If you could tell us your name, where you're from, and a little about yourself.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Paganis. I'm French. I'm based in Dubai, where I work and have my own branding agency.
And what countries have you worked in?
Previously, I've worked a bit in the UK, more than 10 years ago. I've spent 3 years over there and a bit in China. I was between Guangzhou and Hong Kong.
Oh, brilliant. What is it like working in Dubai?
It's a bit different because you're under the sun. So, which is for me something which is quite nice, and it's a really cosmopolitan city. You have 200 nationalities from everywhere in the world. It's a great mix. You learn every day from different people, and there is a big energy because it's a young city. 20 years ago, it was just the pit sand. So it's nice to be in Dubai because every day it changes. I've moved in Dubai 5 years ago. It's already a different city. So for the people who arrived 20 years ago, who grew up here, there is nothing like what they've known before. So that's nice.
So it's unrecognizable for them, you imagine?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Even for us, some areas you can't recognize them.
Well, we know that Dubai is quite a big city and that there are lots of jobs available for expats, but what kinds of jobs can you tell us are available specifically for English-speaking expats?
Everybody speaks English first, so it's easy. But Dubai wants to be a hub and a tourism hub. So hospitality, F&B is really massive here. Then you've got something which is a bit atypical for cities. They try to be a medical hub as well, tourism medical. So you have a city which is named Healthcare City. You have a hospital and everywhere. So this is another thing. And then after, not maybe for English-speaking person, but all the construction.
Okay.
Because it's massive. You have cranes everywhere in Dubai, buildings rising from the sand every week. It's quite impressive.
That sounds awesome. It sounds like it's got a really cool energy. Well, let's talk a bit about your business. So for our viewers, Ingrid is the managing director at the Agency, and you're doing some really interesting things in your business for expats. Can you tell us more about it?
In fact, on the marketing and communication side, I help entrepreneurs to set in Dubai. So they are really like creative entrepreneurs with brand new ideas, or it's subsidiaries of companies who want to set up in Dubai. So I do the marketing study for them. We check that they are ready, the market is ready for them, and then I help them from their idea to create a marketing concept and set in a region and adapt to the local specificities.
Okay. And you were telling us that you've wanted to make a shift in your business. Well, what have you seen that makes you want to make this shift in your business model?
In fact, it's something which is linked to the expat world and the market. So it's two different things. First, because I'm an expat and I'm in Dubai, but right now I'm in Dubai. I don't know where I'll be in 5 or 10 years. So, so I need to have a sustainable job. And on the other part, when I try to help business to set up here, I have to work with experts from all around the world. So the old-fashioned business model for an agency to sit, have a team, an office. In my case, it's the old way.
Right.
And because our clients, they don't have the budget they had before. For example, before when you were doing an advertising agency, it was let's say $50,000 for an ad. Now you divide per 10 and you need to have a social media campaign. So it's really different. The format, the way of working is different. So my way of working is more flexible. So I work from experts from Dubai, which are local, they know the market, but global as well. For example, I have a copywriter. We specialize in speech for millennials, but in the US. Some retail guru based in Australia. So we all work together to give the best and create a really creative concept, different.
Okay, it sounds like you, the agency, is really adjusting and meeting the demands of an ever-changing market globally. So that's really awesome what you're doing.
It's a collective. In fact, we gather the strength all together. And me, I arrive at the beginning of the story. So once we have set the marketing strategy, I create the communication concept and the storytelling, and then I need all these people to spread the voice and make sure that it's at the right place.
Okay, well, let's switch gears back to what it's like living in Dubai. And what does a typical day look like for you at your job?
I don't go to the office, so
Yes.
it's a bit different. But I try to wake up early because the sun rises really early, like 5-6 in the morning, depending on the season. So early start, and then in a meeting, in the morning I try to have all my meetings, conferences, meet my clients, and in afternoon I go and work in co-working spaces.
And how much can you expect to earn while working in Dubai?
So this is the figures, official figures. A couple with 2 kids, it's supposed to be $4,000 monthly. It's an average. For me, I think like a single person who is in Dubai was this income can have fun and can live. I'm not sure they're going to save money.
Yes.
It's an expense.
Yeah, so that kind of leads into some of the next questions. Do you think that 4,000 is enough, and what kind of lifestyle can you live? Because we're familiar with Dubai being kind of a glamorous lifestyle, but is 4,000 US dollars a month enough?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Okay. So you can live. If you know Dubai, there are a lot of things you can do because you know where to go. You have a lot of bargains. The F&B is really competitive. So you always have like a special night for a special package in Dubai. But there is a funny thing about Dubai. There is a hashtag named Dubai Problems, and it's all the little things specific to Dubai that you can't find anywhere, and it's like moving to Dubai to make money or no, it's a bit difficult. I'm not talking about everybody, but with this revenue, I don't think you save money in Dubai.
So how much does someone need to earn to save, let's say, 1,000 US dollars per month?
It's a difficult question.
Sure. It's all subjective, right?
Yes. It depends if you are single, if you are a couple, if you have kids. For example, kids, you pay the school here. So it makes a massive difference. Maybe after 6,000, because the rent is expensive too here, double than in Paris.
Wow, so 6,000 for a single or for a couple?
Or let's say a young couple.
Okay. And how much money do you need to start up in Dubai? So you're ready to leave your home country and move to Dubai. What are the startup costs like?
This is a really important question because so many people came in Dubai thinking that they have a tourist visa of 3 months. So they arrive, they think they're going to find a job. And in fact, Dubai is great, but it's not magical neither. And they don't understand that your rent, you have to pay it annually.
Oh.
So 12 months ahead.
That's a lot up front.
Yes, it changed a bit. Now you can pay in 3 or 4 checks, but still. It's a different way of managing your budget. So there are a lot of things you have to pay ahead. So let's say 1 year for your rent, and try to have 6 months to live on, to make it without stress.
And what's the average, let's say, average cost for a 2-bedroom apartment?
Oh, I have to put that in dollars. I think it must be around $3,000
Okay.
monthly.
So that'll give our viewers an idea of how much to multiply by. Thank you. Well, tell us, how should someone pack to move there, and what's the weather like?
So it's between. People say there is no season in Dubai. I disagree totally. Okay, the sun is here, but for example, in December it's going to be 25, but in August it's like 50.
Wow.
And sometimes above. So obviously light clothes, but as this kind of country, AC can be really strong. So in fact, you put your jacket when you enter a mall or a restaurant. I don't have a lot of winter clothes.
Okay, so that's some good advice, that you don't necessarily need to pack your winter clothes, but have jackets and things so that when you get into the AC, you can stay warm.
Exactly.
Okay, great. What are some things that you can't find in Dubai that you recommend people should bring?
In fact, I think we've got everything in Dubai. And regarding the nationality, because everybody from everywhere, all the franchise, they're in Dubai. So it's going to be a bit more expensive, obviously. But me as a French, I can find everything I found in Paris, for example.
Okay.
Or if I have an American friend, we don't crave anything. It's after just the question of price.
Gotcha. Okay. So this is a question that I think everyone wants to answer before they move somewhere. How safe is it, and do you feel safe on a personal level?
Dubai it's exceptional for that. I can be in a restaurant and I leave my computer. I just take my phone in case it's going to ring, and I can leave for 15, 20 minutes. Nothing is going to disappear. It's no. It's you don't think about that. After 5 years, for me, it's normal. Just when I leave Dubai, just 2 days before, I say, okay, don't remember. You keep your bag with you.
Yeah. So you can't do that in Paris, is what you're saying?
No. And I leave my phone on the table, and my friends say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, we get that a lot actually in Singapore as well. We don't have to worry about leaving our stuff unattended for 10 or 15 minutes, and then when we travel elsewhere, you have to flip the switch and remember you're not in your safe home anymore.
Exactly.
Tell us, how do you meet people, and what can you do for fun?
A lot of things, because the idea of Dubai is most shopping, but in fact we are really lucky because the weekend you can go on a beach. We have a massive public beach which is named Kite Beach. So and they organize a lot of activities there. For example, at this moment there is a big event which is named 30-30. So it's for the 30 days, everybody's supposed to exercise 30 minutes.
Cool.
Well, it's an initiative of Dubai government, and this is fantastic because you go to the beach and you have a lot of entertainment. Then, if you want to go in a desert, you just have to drive 30 minutes. You can be in camel farms and things like this. Or there are specific roads you can ride with your bike. So many things, mountains, even lakes. So we don't know this part of the UAE.
Okay, well, so after 5 years, how often do you visit the beach, or how often do you go to the desert?
Because the beach, try to go every weekend.
Brilliant.
You know, just in the morning to say, okay, I need to enjoy, and I don't live far from the beach, so it's a ritual. And for the desert, just you know that it's the moment as soon as you can stay outside without suffering of the heat. So I did my first one last week.
Okay. If you could tell us, what is the visa process like?
Okay, so to get a visa, you need to work in Dubai. So otherwise, you're a tourist. So in fact, everybody who is in Dubai has a visa in Dubai, works in Dubai.
And applying for that is pretty straightforward?
It's your employer who is doing that.
Gotcha.
So it's what we call the PRO. It's the admin of your company who manage that. You don't have to do anything, and they manage that for your family as well.
Oh, very nice. How is the healthcare in Dubai, and would you feel comfortable getting a procedure done?
Okay, so they set a new law 2 years ago. Now, when you have employees, you need to have an insurance. So after the quality depends on the company. So everybody's supposed to be covered. And now we have a lot of great doctors here. As I told you earlier, we have this part of Dubai which is named Healthcare City, and it's quite difficult for doctors to get their license here. They have a check in English to make sure, because they come from all around the world, so they just check if the English is correct enough, the equivalent with the degrees. So some doctors who, for example, practice in Europe can't practice in Dubai. So you feel quite safe. Then, as an expat, we all know that you prefer to double check at home, and the price is really expensive here.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you always double check.
So that's one of the downsides, would be the price.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I think I know the answer to this next question, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Do you think that Dubai is a good travel hub? Why or why not?
Definitely, it's made for that. It's the purpose of the city. So you come with your family or alone. There are so much things to do. Just the sea sighting of the city, the beach, the white. Well, it's a great place. It's a great place. People are always happily surprised, because when you don't know Dubai, you always have this little thing you say, no, Dubai, it's fake. But once you visited, you say, okay, I was wrong.
And how about for expats that are wanting to travel the region and other parts of the world? Is it convenient?
Yes. Yeah, it depends. If you have to go often to the US, it's a bit more complicated. But Europe and Asia, we're in the middle, so it's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap it up here. If you could tell us, what are the pros and cons of living in Dubai?
The pros for me will be the weather, definitely. Even if people say it's hot, it's for 8 months of the year you can really enjoy the city. So that's great. Security, the safety, definitely. When you don't have to think where you put your things, it's great. And the cons, I would say, it's quite expensive.
Ingrid, thank you so much for meeting with us. It was absolutely a pleasure talking to you. If anyone wants to reach out and connect with you or learn more about your business, how can they get a hold of you?
On my website, which is weloveyou.ae.
Okay, we'll put that in the description, and it should also pop up in the video. Thank you so much again. It's been our pleasure to interview you.
Thanks.